What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again for my second transfer update of the day. Means we've got big news to speak about. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Remember, going to be keeping you guys up to date from June 1st throughout the whole summer transfer window with my daily Manchester City transfer updates here on YouTube. So if you haven't already, do subscribe. It is free. Also, don't forget social media links there in the description. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. We're aiming for 600 likes, and also don't forget as well to get your thoughts in the comments below. So it's all about the ins. We're going to speak first about a quick update on Morgan Gibbs-White. Proper gossip, this one. I absolutely love it. So somebody filmed a video and posted it on Twitter at a golf course of a Nottingham Forest fan, filming Morgan Gibbs-White and asking him if he's going to stay a Red, which is in reference to, is he going to be staying at Nottingham Forest? Now, Morgan Gibbs-White smiles at the question, and he says he doesn't know anything. It's pretty coy of an answer, if I'm being completely honest with you. The fan says, you're staying and you're here to stay. Morgan Gibbs-White, he smiles, he looks cheeky, but he says very little, and body language, for me, is the main thing here, because his body language is reading of that who's set for a really big transfer this summer, who's set for a really big pay rise, who's set to move to Manchester City, and that was the vibe I was picking up from this video. Now, if he does join Manchester City, I did see some news filtering through before, then he will need a chauffeur to drop him off from Nottingham to Manchester, because he has been banned from driving recently. He's been banned for 6 months due to speeding. He's been a naughty boy. Now, Fabrizio Romano says that Morgan Gibbs-White is seen by Manchester City as a number 10 and not a number 8. Remember, Manchester City do need some homegrown players, with homegrown players leaving this summer, including the likes of Calvin Phillips and Kyle Walker. Now, moving on, we've got the latest on Florian Wirtz. Now, BILD over in Germany have said that executives at Bayer Leverkusen contacted Florian Wirtz's father, Hans, after the leaks about an agreement came into play with Bayern Munich and Florian Wirtz. Now, Bayer Leverkusen were left furious from this. They got in contact with Hans and they told him that they're not too happy about it, to explain himself, and he said that there's no agreement in place and his son's willing to listen to all offers on the table and not just from Bayern Munich, which we're all waiting to see if actions speak louder than words, and in this case, they do. So, Sky Sport over in Germany have said that City is still firmly in the race to sign Florian Wirtz. City believe that they have an agreement in place with Bayer Leverkusen, which is, of course, the big stumbling block for Bayern Munich, because they've got their own special price, which is 50 million euros more than Manchester City's asking price. And Manchester City have the stumbling block of convincing Florian Wirtz to join them, which Bayern Munich feel like they've got that nailed down. So this is a big poker game being played by both clubs, but Manchester City still confident that they can convince Florian Wirtz to join them. Now, Sky Sport in Germany said that Florian Wirtz hasn't decided on what he wants to do next. Bayer Leverkusen want to sell to a club outside of the Bundesliga. They really don't want to sell to Bayern Munich. Now, Christian Falk, who works for BILD, has said that Florian Wirtz was in England today to negotiate with Manchester City. His father, Hans, was also present. Manchester City are putting their proposals forward, and I want to declare that this transfer, though it looked like he were going to be joining Bayern Munich, far from over. Now, Kicker in Germany have said that Manchester City have gained permission from Bayer Leverkusen to discuss a deal with Florian Wirtz. Personally, no fee has been agreed formally, but there are verbal agreements in place. Bayer Leverkusen got good relations with City. We already know that City met with Bayer Leverkusen last month and their executives. They were speaking about James McAtee. They were speaking about Stefan Ortega Moreno. They will have been speaking about Florian Wirtz as well. Negotiations very much underway. Two clubs that get on very well, and Bayer Leverkusen making it no secret that they would prefer to sell to Manchester City, and things very much out in public here. Right now, they're sweating in Munich about this transfer. Now, obviously, Florian Wirtz will want to hear what all parties want to offer. He wants to see it for himself, hence he is in England. But if he wanted Bayern Munich and only Bayern Munich, then he wouldn't listen to what City have got to say. He wouldn't be in England discussing a deal. They'd simply just say, look, we want to join Bayern Munich. We're done and dusted with that. We're only interested in what Bayern Munich have to say. I want to be a Bayern Munich player. He hasn't done that. City have piqued the interest of Florian Wirtz and his entourage. That's why they're in England. That's why they're speaking with Manchester City. Now, I'm sure Hugo Boss, Chicky, Pep, they'll have rolled out the red carpet for Florian Wirtz and his father. They'll have been dining at Pep Guardiola's restaurant in Manchester City today. I'm sure Hugo Boss, Chicky and Pep will have all been there, offering him the finest Catalonian wine, offering him perfectly cooked food with sophistication and a bit of elegance to this offer from Manchester City. City putting their charm on, trying to convince Florian Wirtz to become a Manchester City player. And if City are to be unsuccessful in signing Florian Wirtz, then we cannot sit here and accuse Manchester City of not trying their best to make this transfer happen. Now, we thought we'd be done and dusted with the video, but we're not. In the last few minutes, we want to speak about Tijjani Reijnders over at AC Milan, because Manchester City, according to David Ornstein, very reliable with information coming in from England, works for the Athletic. He says that City have today contacted AC Milan to express their interest to sign Tijjani Reijnders from AC Milan. Talks are at an early stage, no formal offer in place by Manchester City, but Manchester City do hope that they can reach an agreement with the soon-to-be Netherlands international, 27 years old in July, fantastic midfielder. He speaks very elegantly. He's got a great personality. He's got a real good can-do attitude. He uses class both on and off the field. To me, it reminds me a lot of İlkay Gundogan, and he'd be a perfect İlkay Gundogan replacement. But I like to read between the lines because I deal with a lot of transfers here, covering City transfer updates. And when things reach the mouth of David Ornstein, he doesn't put things out there without things being solid fact. David Ornstein will have heard from AC Milan, from Man City, and from Tijjani Reijnders' party as well, to confirm that everything that he's stated here will be a fact. City want to sign Tijjani Reijnders. They're exploring that deal. There is no offer in place yet, but City are hoping that a deal can be done. We already know through the grapevine from other sources, which is why I like reporting with the other sources. Sometimes they get it wrong, they're miles out. Sometimes they're absolutely spot on with the money and they're ahead of everybody else because they've got the in-the-know information, and all areas here pointing towards Manchester City want to make an offer and want to sign Tijjani Reijnders from AC Milan, and it will be a club record sale from AC Milan. So we are looking at a deal worth more than £55 million. City, though, want Tijjani Reijnders, and they are exploring number 8s. They regard Tijjani Reijnders as a really good number 8 that they'd like to bring in. Morgan Gibbs-White being linked, of course, with the homegrown links, maybe seeing him as a number 10. Florian Wirtz also seen as a number 10 as well. We're still waiting to see what business City will do in terms of the outgoings, but what City do want to do is rejuvenate that midfield, and the prospect is spine-tingling. Florian Wirtz, Tijjani Reijnders, all of a sudden, Man City have one of the best midfields in the world again. Serious stuff. City working hard to make it happen. I hope, I pray that it can. So that has been today's transfer update. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a thumbs up. We're aiming for 600 likes. Any help towards that would be great. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. I'm going to keep you up to date every single day throughout the whole summer transfer window here on YouTube from June 1st. I'll be back again tomorrow with another update. I'm so sure we'll have lots of developments on Reijnders and Florian Wirtz to discuss tomorrow, so I will see you for that as well. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, and I will see you tomorrow for the next transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now. Exciting times.